Hey, are you ready to go? You want to get some pencils?
Hi. Tucker? Tucker?
You want to go see Tucker? Tucker?
You want to see Tucker?
Good morning. It is Sunday.
And we're going to Nanny.
We're going to Nanny and Poppy's. And slight change of plans. I was going to stay home today, but I decided to go. So we got to go do something real quick, and then we're on our way. You okay?
It's fall today.
It is fall, all right.
And it's pumpkin day.
And it's what?
Pumpkin day.
What's
Halloween
Pumpkin Day?
day?
It's not Halloween Day, goofball. It's like October 9th. Hey,
Forgot a paper.
you forgot a paper.
Yeah.
Which
But that's
paper?
okay.
Is that okay?
Yep.
You're not gonna freak out?
No.
You're not gonna do what everybody thinks you're gonna do. Freak out. Got the car out of the garage. Nice brakes, Mommy. Now it's time for you
Mommy.
to get in your big girl seat. I think that is it. A couple more things. Don't forget that stuff. Want to grab an extra lightning cable to charge. And thank you for reminding me to not forget this stuff.
Can you close the garage door, please?
Yay! You passed. Hello, Charlie.
I didn't want to pass.
You didn't want to pass? Why not?
Did you want to run?
What?
Did you want to fail?
Did you want to run for the touchdown rather than pass? What is with the face?
I don't know. I wish I was recording earlier when she was like, is this the middle of the house? And then you started saying, stand back, in the middle of the room, right beside me.
Did she really?
Yeah.
She was thinking Fleetwood Mac.
Yes.
Someone doesn't have their seatbelt on.
Who doesn't have their seatbelt on?
I'm thinking it's gonna
Who
be...
would drive somewhere without their seatbelt? Who would drive somewhere without their seatbelt on? I mean, that's
don't
just
know.
ridiculous.
That guy?
Is it you? That guy? That guy? In his Super Duty? No, he said duty. Who's the 4-year-old here? Why is the mailman out on a Sunday? Daddy might be getting a Super Duty truck. What are you laughing at? It's a Ford.
You said duty.
Yeah, I said Super Duty truck. Beth, you need to grow up. I mean, what are you, like 4?
Monster!
Yeah?
From the dentist!
Did you just say World Star?
Yeah.
Or just a monster.
Did you say Monster?
Yeah!
Oh, okay.
And the world is big as monster!
That would not have come from me. I'm gonna talk about a couple things today.
So big.
And it's something that I've talked about before, well, in variation thereof. I want to buy a drone. And I know that there are a ton of rules and laws that you need to follow when it comes to flying a drone. And my man Tomas is also heavily into drones. And he has the Inspire 1, so he's legit going into this. And he practices, does everything. And he's been telling me a lot about, you know, the laws and everything that you need to follow. And there is another vlogger by the name of Mars Bar, and he went over to Australia and New Zealand, and he got in trouble for flying his drone over there, because apparently there's like a ton of places that you cannot fly your drone. Like literally, don't even think about taking off. And apparently that's what he did, and he got busted hardcore. Like like, you could tell he was scared. Like, he didn't talk about it till he got back home. Like, that's how scared he was, apparently, of this. And he hasn't flown his drone since he got back. Apparently, I don't know if he probably told him maybe need to get this, or maybe he just wants to do it legit. I don't know. But I don't think the rules are as strict in the US as they are over there. I don't know how well this will do, but okay. What are we doing over here?
Thank you for cleaning my windshield.
Still looks like crap.
Beth was like, what is Daddy doing? She's never seen that before.
You ever seen a windshield clean before? Oh, that leaf just committed suicide. I mean, obviously there are places that you cannot fly a drone here, but like I see, you know, I see Casey Neistat flying like places I didn't think would be legal to fly over, and sure enough, he is. One thing Tomas did point out to me that is very important to follow is that you cannot lose sight of your drone. It has to be within sight, you know, and I'm sure that's only so far away from you. And obviously you can fly it out of sight for obvious reasons, things blocking your view and all that. So I see these shots not only from Casey, but like other people. It's like, there is no way you have sight of your drone where you're at, you know? And, you know, hey, they're spectacular shots and that's great, but you're just doing whatever the hell you want. You don't give two shits. Whatever you want to do, that's great, but if I gotta follow the guidelines, then you gotta follow the guidelines. If you're gonna f it up for everybody else, then you're gonna be known as the dickhead that ruined it for everybody, and I don't know, for me, that's just not worth it. Some other people, they just don't give a shit. And it's clear that they don't give a shit. And, you know, it's a shame, because those are the type of people that just use up things until they're done with it, and then they move on to the next thing. Meanwhile, there were people that really did enjoy it and would stick with it that are stuck holding their hands because you f***ed it up. And that's really what it comes down to. Zero care for what is going on around you. And there's got to be consequences for it. I mean, and there will be consequences, but the problem is, these people just move on to the next thing. Don't get this too often, because we live too far away. But I'm going to Wawa.
Hi.
Hello, how are you?
Good, thank you. These are fine. Oh, have you go on?
Cool, thank you. So what are your thoughts on drone usage? I know a lot of folks that watch my videos are not from the United States, so what are the laws in your country? I don't know if anybody watches here from Australia or New Zealand. I know that you guys have some very, very strict laws when it comes to that stuff. But if you have a commercial license to fly a drone, are you allowed to fly in those areas? And I know that right outside or around DC area in Maryland that there's no drone action, obviously. And I believe they shut down GPS on that, so you can't even fly your drone down there. Anywhere else in the U.S. like that? Are there places I don't realize? Because I did get one of those apps, and like even over Hershey Park, where I live, it just says, be careful, but not that you can't fly in that area. So, and all this obviously is coming about because I think I'm going to get the Mavic Pro. I think I want one. So I'm editing the video, and I'm going back and listening to the portion about the drone, and you know, it sounds like a lot of complaining, but you know, I watch all of Casey's videos. Watch them all for well over a year, you know, almost since when he first started vlogging. One of the things that he talks about on a constant basis is how the equipment is a means to an end. And he goes through lots of equipment because really it's just there at his disposal. And people give him shit because he breaks things all the time, and you know, and he spends a lot of money on these things. I kind of understand his philosophy about that, you know, that it is the equipment and everything. But what I don't agree with is how it's treated. And maybe that's why I'll never get those shots. Maybe that's why I will never be Casey Neistat. And maybe I don't want to be. You know, I admire him for the stuff that he does. What I don't admire him for is, you know, things like the drone. And whether he knows the guidelines or not, or, like I said, just really doesn't give two shits about knowing it. And like I said, I enjoy Casey's content and other people's content that I see with drones and what they're able to do with it, and other shots. But, you know, Tomas, and I put this in here earlier, Tomas, you know, tweeted him out, said, hey, same thing. Hey, enjoy your content, but you're screwing it up for everybody else. You know, take a look at the guidelines and see what you're doing is wrong. You know, he's got millions and millions of people tweeting him and constantly doing that. So whether or not Tomas is the only one sending this out to him, again, either he didn't see it or he just doesn't give two shits. That's really the point of it. So Tomas to tweet it out, you know, just to say, hey, I enjoy your stuff, but you got to check this out. So I don't feel that I'm being a dickhead to sit there and say his name and what he is or isn't doing correctly, but these are one of the things that, you know, could really impact a lot of people. It's not just Casey. I see many other people using drones incorrectly. And again, whether they care to know or just don't. They don't care. That's the problem. He just did a video the other day where Casey had this like $300 mini drone. He flew it outside his office and it took off. And that could have hit somebody. Just saying. That's all that's about. It's bringing that, you know, to light. There's nothing really to interpret about the rules. Keep it in sight. You know, accidents happen. I understand that. But when you constantly say that these things are a means to an end, I hear that as, I don't give two shits about it. It's getting in my way, so it breaks. It's really how I see it. So I'm trying to inspire conversation about things like these, and I'm learning as well. So if you have something to tell me to go, no, Mike, you're wrong, tell me. I'm learning. I want to learn. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, and of course subscribe, because I'm going to be doing a lot more like this, and this is what these are about. So guys, thank you so much for joining me, and with that being said, till the next one. See ya!